Hello guys, so today we will be seeing how we can send API requests with multipart form data from server side or Node.js. First of all we got to know what is a multipart form data. So multipart form data is one of the value of int type attributes which is used in form element that have a file upload. Multipart means form data is divided into smaller parts and send them to the server. So let's get started. So we'll be using a route app.post with this request and response. To send multipart form data, we'll need a API handler in Node.js server. So for that, we'll be using axios, and also we need to install a form data package which will convert the data into which will convert our data into form data. So let's install the packages. I axios. So let's get started with sending the form data to the API request. So it is quite a different from sending the JSON response to the API. Just that we need to convert the data coming from the client side into a form data. So let's do that. So first of all, we need to import form data from form data, and also import axios for API call. Then let form data equal to new form data. Let's name this one form data info. After that we need to append all the information. Like for example, I'm going to append some information like amount in the form data, then PID, and also something like SCD or something like that. Then we can send this information in the axios, like constant response equal to, after appending all the information in the form data, we can send it to our API request through axios, like await. So to use await, we need to use async await axios dot after axios we need to set the request HTTP request, then the path or the URL to which we want to send the information, and then the form data information. So before sending it to the axios, we're gonna see how we can upload images how we can append images into the form data, as form data is used to send images also. So for this we will be using fs, So it is a package given by Node.js. For appending image into the form data, we will use fs create restream and give the location of the file. So for this API, we do not need this file to be uploaded, so I'm going to remove it. So form data info dot append already this one. So for axios, this is the base part. So const response await axios dot post. So first we need the path, so I have saved the path for which I'm going to call in the environment file. And then the form data. So let us console all this stuff and see what is going on in here. Okay, so let us run our app. So it is running on port 5000. So now let us test using the Postman. So our endpoint is localhost 5000 slash test. So in our code everything is hard coded, but if we need to send any information from the Postman or from the client side to the server side, so we need to change that to form data. So it is a key value pair. So in the key, and we need to add the value in the key and the value part. So for JSON, we can just change that to raw slash JSON. But for this, we need form data. So we can also see in the header part, the content type has also changed. Sorry. So we need to also add the content type. To multipart form data. So let us send the API request. So yeah, okay, so we are having some error. Okay, so the value is not taking, so we need to change that to string because the key is in the string. Okay, so let's restart that again. Okay, so let's send the data. So yeah, so this form data will convert the information into the stream value like this. So it will have a boundary with all the informations. So let us run this code into the debugging mode and check out the response for the multipart form data through axios. So let's make the API call. So if we make a response request to the axios multipart form data like this, we are going to run onto some mistakes or errors, because even if the API is working for the front end and from the Postman, because there are some issues with the axios package, as we can see in here. Like we are going to get something like parameters missing, or something from the uh, something from the something from the API response side, like something is missing, because this cannot send everything in the header part. So uh, in order to change the response, or in order to fix this issue, we need to send headers from form data and get headers. So this issue is only in the axios part. So let us now again make a Postman request, and you can see that the response will be different for this time, as I haven't changed anything. Just I send the header part from form data, so the response will be failure or success according to that, but not the parameters missing or something is missing part. So yeah, this is working fine. Okay, so let's make the same request using node-fetch. So for node-fetch, we need to install the package node-fetch and import fetch from node-fetch. Then everything will be the same except for the call API requesting part. So for requesting the API through fetch, we will be using await fetch, and on the brackets there will be the URL for which we have to make the payment, then the method and the body, and we need to await for the response, and we can await for the response in text and JSON, and we are going to get the response data. So let us call a Postman API request to check this out. So as you can see, we are getting the response. So this is how we can make the API request for multipart form data from backend or server side using Node.js with axios or fetch and form data. Thank you.